Hey guys, what's up? This is Mario here, bringing you guys another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys where's your Agent of the Nine is for week number 27, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this, and so here we go. So Azure is located behind the Warlock Vanguard this week. He's just kind of sitting here next to the pipes and the yellow spam boxes, and so now let us approach him and see what goodies he's selling. So let's begin as always with the curious. We have scout rifle telemetry, machine gun telemetry and rocket launcher telemetry, but all three of these will upgrade the specified weapon type faster for 30 minutes. You can buy 5 of those for 1 strange coin. For the Sparrow upgrades, we have the Emerald Coil and the Void Drive. Both of these will upgrade a Blue Sparrow into a Purple Sparrow, improving overall speed and durability. And the Emerald Coil will give a Green Contrail under boost, and the Void Drive will give a Purple Contrail under boost. And you can buy 1 of those for 23 strange coins. And then finally, you can buy 5 heavy ammo synthesis for 1 strange coin. So if you missed out on the massive heavy ammo sales, you can still buy them, they're still available. But now let's move on to the reason that all of you guys are here, which is for the exotic gear. So for Titans this week we have an Insurmountable Skull Fort, which is an exotic helmet. As you can see, we have a 101 discipline stat roll, and then we have the perks that are Infusion, Impact Induction, and the main perk, which is Improved Transfusion, which makes it so that kills with Storm Fist will immediately trigger health regeneration, and you can also respawn with full melee energy. Now overall, I believe that this is probably the best helmet if you're doing Crota's End hard mode, simply because, as far as I know, it's the only helmet that has the Infusion perk on it for Titans. Kind of like the Mask of the Third Man for the Hunter, and also the melee, it also makes it so if you're a Striker Titan, your melee ability will allow you to regen health, and so of course that's always a bonus if you can punch something, get all your health back in hard mode. That's of course going to be useful. Apart from that, I don't see this helmet being too useful unless you use your melee a lot and you play Striker Titan a lot. But yeah, I would recommend picking it up, especially if you run the raid every week and you're a Titan. And that'll be 13 strange coins to buy an Insurmountable Skull Fort. For Hunters this week, we have Knucklehead Radar, which is an exotic helmet. We have a 98 strength roll for this week. We also have the perks Light the Blade, Inverse Shadow, and then the main perk, which is Sensor Pack, which will allow your radar to remain visible whilst aiming down all primary weapons. So overall, if you enjoy stuff like PvP and maybe even, I guess, Inferno, no, Inferno it wouldn't work, would it? But if you enjoy stuff like PvP and competitive multiplayer, then definitely pick this up. This is going to be a very useful helmet for PvP. As far as PvE, I personally don't use the radar too much. But if you do use the radar and you kind of just want this, then I would still recommend picking it up. If you want this for a collection, then definitely pick it up, I guess, because it's a collection. And you can buy that for 13 strange coins as well. For Warlocks this week, we have the Claws of Ahamkara, which are exotic gauntlets. As you can see, we have a 52 discipline and a 56 strength stat roll, so it's pretty balanced. In my opinion, this is probably a very good stat roll for these gauntlets. We have the perk Special Weapon Loader, Snap Discharge, and then the main perk, which is called the Whispers, which allows you to gain an additional charge for Scorch or Energy Drain, which is basically your melee ability. So overall, once again, if you use your melee ability a lot, this is going to be a very useful gauntlets, especially since we have some strength on this piece of armor this week. So if you have a strength build, or it'll basically help to charge them up quicker, is what I'm trying to say. And apart from that, depending what ability you've got on them, like the upgrade in the subclass, these aren't going to be mega useful. I'm going to pick these up, not right now, but I am going to pick them up because I don't have them yet. But you can buy those for 13 strange coins, and you'll also need the Dark Below DLC. For the weapon this week, we have Red Death, which is an exotic pulse rifle. We have 2 main perks that make this good. The first one being Unflinching, which means it's easier to aim under fire using this weapon. And then the main perk and the final good perk, which is Red Death, which makes it so that each kill will heal you and speed up reload. Now overall, I'm honestly going to give this weapon more than I would have done at first. This weapon is very good now, actually. And I highly recommend you pick it up, like I say, especially if you run the raid each week. It's going to be super useful for doing Crota's End hard mode. In fact, if you're a sword bearer, you should absolutely pick this thing up and upgrade it to the health regen perk, simply because the health regen perk, oh I don't know why I quit out of him, the health regen perk is just so good. I use this weapon all the time for hard mode now. And you can buy this weapon for 23 strange coins, but I do definitely think that's worth it. And then you can buy an exotic shard for 1 for 7 strange coins, and an exotic helmet engram for 23 motes of light. So now let's move on to the upgradable exotics for this week. For Hunters we have Mask of the Third Man and Lucky Raspberry. For Titans we have the Helm of Saint 14 and the Helm of Inmost Lights. And for Warlocks we have Light Beyond Nemesis and Sunbreakers. Now for the weapons, there's no PlayStation exclusives to upgrade, but there are the following weapons: Hard Light, Red Death, the Universal Remote, Plan C, Patience and Time, and Truth. Now the order that I would recommend upgrading these in would probably be Red Death, then Plan C, then Patience and Time, then Truth, then Hard Light, and then the Universal Remote. Now you can switch those round a bit because I do know the Universal Remote's pretty good after the shotgun patch, but that's my opinion on it anyways. That's the order that I would upgrade them in. Simply because the Red Death now is very good and the Plan C is extremely good, and I would definitely recommend upgrading that first if you're a PvP player. But anyways guys, that's going to wrap up Jeu for this week. I'm going to have a few more videos coming out this weekend, including the normal mode Swordbearer video that I talked about in yesterday's video. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, remember to smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for daily gaming content. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Twitch, links in the description below, and I'll see you guys in another video. So until then, ciao.